The epic pranks on iPlayer now. Press red for mighty muscles and mischief. Epic prizes to be won with Radio 1's Jan Slam. Listen on Sounds to The Breakfast Show with Greg James tomorrow at 7 a.m.
The final is getting so close.
We've all got to start looking at each other.
You don't know who to trust.
I can't not look at you now because that is deceptive behaviour.
Self-preservation.
I want to catch the traitors. I don't want you to win.
The stakes couldn't be higher.
The Traitors continues Wednesday at 8 on BBC One and iPlayer.
The wildlife and people of the special landscape of the Estuary coming up on Countryfile at 6. Now David Attenborough reveals the wild heart of a vast continent.
Simple game.
The more allies she betrays, the more she reveals her true self. I'm a fraud, lying about what I know to get what I want.
We must fight back!
And if you're killed, make sure you get it on camera.
Your next mission has arrived. Watch now on BBC iPlayer.
Well, as this afternoon's session of live snooker finished a little earlier than expected, time for an extra bite before Ski Sunday on BBC Two. We've something tasty in the oven. Simply scrumptious delights. Check out the food section of BBC iPlayer for more culinary delights. Next, BBC Two's back on schedule with Ski Sunday.
Tell you what I want to see this guy take on. Brynlar, oh chef extraordinaire. I want to see this guy tackle a curry. Yeah. A Brindaloo. Brindaloo!
Hey, I need your help. Got to get these Muppets to like me or I'm going to be stuck in archives forever.
Security plans for the Nottingham Carnival.
Leave it with me.
Dawn, is that a classified document?
To get things done around here, you have to work in the shadows.
I need a file pull on 2 agents.
This could be serious.
We can sort this.
I'm in between lip waxes, you animal!
The new series of Black Ops. Press red for all episodes on BBC iPlayer.
I'm gonna end up as nursemaid because I'm fresh-faced city boy.
I'm D.I. Lindley.
Oh, you're the new...
Fresh-faced city boy.
I'm D.S. Havers.
Play nicely. Anyone else in your family in the force?
Actually, we're big in iron and steel.
Really?
My mother irons and my dad steels.
I have a bad situation.
If you've got a problem with me, just say so.
This island, it's twisted.
What was a bloke like you doing in a job like this?
Brand new Lindley. Press red for all episodes on BBC iPlayer.
So let's get back on track now on BBC Two with those winter sport wonders. Nothing sets the scene better at this time of year than Ski Sunday.
Downhill at Kidspool. Yes! There's nowhere else remotely like it. Epic battle, man versus mountain. The biggest race in alpine skiing.
What's happening, people? Nitro here, and I'm back again with the coolest prank show ever. With more challenges, more hilarious reactions, celebrity faces, and of course...
Don't push this button now.
Epic pranks.
Apparently Megan was delighted to hear you're such a bird watcher.
Birds. Brand new Gladiators Epic Pranks. That's my cue. Watch now on CBBC and BBC iPlayer.
Live snooker at 7, the thrilling Masters final on BBC Two. After astonishing tech that's changing lives, Chris McCausland's seeing into the future.
Over on BBC Two.
Till it comes, it's extremely difficult. How far I played the perfect game.
Gladiators continues Saturday at 5:45 on BBC One and iPlayer.
Are there any reasons I shouldn't use AI for my exam revision?
There's a risk of misinformation. AI can oversimplify.
What's the best site to use?
BBC Bitesize is a great resource for various subjects and exam boards.
Where could good results take me? I would like to announce a 7-day weekend. I'm the Prime Minister.
Don't rely on AI summaries. Revise on BBC Bitesize.
Now on BBC One, the Tea Time News with Jane Hill.
They're not there, and so being able to just remember and be here together, that's really important.
For now, this community has their memories of the 14 young people who died, hopeful that one day they will also have justice for them too. Thomas McGill, BBC London.
The so-called gentrification of parts of London, when rents and house prices rise and wealthier people move in, is transforming neighbourhoods. The University of London and the Trust of London charity analysed data over the past 25 years. The results, exclusively seen by the Politics London programme, spotlight the pace of change. Helen Drew reports.
Jordan Rivera has worked as an occupational therapist at Homerton Hospital for nearly 20 years. She lives in Hackney with her 2 children and Milo the cat, and has seen the area become more upmarket and feels she's being priced out.
I really want to stay in this area because I've been living here a long time now. I want to be near my children's school, I want to be near my workplace, but my flat's too small now. It's going to be difficult, I think, to find a bigger flat that we can afford in this area.
Across Hackney, there's been a huge amount of gentrification, where neighbourhoods change due to more affluent residents moving in, leading to rising property prices and often lower income residents having to move out. New research by Trust for London, led by University College London's Geographic Data Service team, shows people moving into gentrified areas are typically coming from further away than those moving to other parts of London, and they're often more affluent, altering previously deprived areas.
So in these areas, we're seeing a disproportionate drop in black households. We're also seeing, really worryingly, a drop in children in these neighbourhoods, and that's something that's different. So if you look back into past gentrification, you would have still seen children, but now we're seeing less and less children, schools closing, and that is really worrying.
Transformations over the years have made some areas look smarter and feel safer. At the same time, many people have had no choice but to leave the neighbourhoods they knew and loved. Helen Drew, BBC London.
Now the weather with B.
Hi, good evening. We've had a fairly grey day across the capital. We've had a lot of low clouds, some mist and fog, and some of that hasn't cleared. A similar day tomorrow, a lot of cloud around, a few bright spells, but for most it will stay cloudy with the risk of a few showers. We have got some showers out there at the moment, some clear spells. I think we'll see the skies clear from time to time tonight, particularly the further east that you go. But for most of us, that cloud will be pretty solid, and that should stop us getting a frost. Temperatures similar to last night, 4 or 5 degrees the low. So a lot of low clouds, some hill fog as well, and some of that could linger through the morning tomorrow. I think there will be some breaks, though, the risk of some sharp showers developing, but a few sunny spells, particularly towards the east coast. We could see some sunshine here. Temperatures doing well, though, highs of around 11 degrees. Staying relatively mild for much of the week, colder, though, towards the end with further showers.
Well, that's it for now. I'm back at 10:25 with our next news. Before then, why not join 2 million people following BBC London on Instagram and X? For now, have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Good evening to you. The weekend's weather was quite mixed. We did see a lot of cloud around today, damp, drizzly conditions, but on the plus side, temperatures were a little above normal and not much change as we head through the new week. Often cloudy, in fact, if anything, it's going to more unsettled, wetter and windier, and those temperatures will continue to sit around or just above average, so turning a bit cooler by the end of the week. Now, we've got a couple of weather fronts across the country, certainly one across England and Wales, which has brought the outbreaks of rain, the thicker cloud, another one pushing into the far west later on. This could bring some heavier rain. And where we have the cloud, then frost-free. But again, under the clear skies, northern Scotland could turn quite cold again with a frost to start Monday here. But for most, Monday starting off, outbreaks of rain, rather cloudy again for much of the country. Rain always heaviest western Scotland, Northern Ireland, perhaps getting down to the far southwest of England later on. Top temperatures above average, 11, maybe 12 degrees in the warmest spots, closer to the mid to high single digits further north. As we head into Tuesday, a deeper area of low pressure we think is going to start to work into the southwest, very slowly pushing in through the day, but it's bad news for Cornwall, still reeling from the clear up there for Storm Goretti. So gale force winds developing here with some heavier rain. For much of the country, rather cloudy, a little bit of sunshine here and there, but still quite a damp feel. And those temperatures reaching double figures in the south. Wet and windy conditions through the week, and you'll notice temperatures begin to fall away as we head into next weekend. Take care.
The next 12 weeks will be the toughest of your life. Just because we've been doing this for a while doesn't mean you know what's coming next. You don't.
Go, 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 go!
Hey, yo, I'm awake now. The original hustler is back. And hustlers gonna hustle.
You're fired.
The new series of The Apprentice starts Thursday, 29th of January on BBC One and iPlayer.
Welcome to prison.
First day. I want you to imagine two fictional worlds. First is called the just world.
You are choosing to go into that place.
In here, I don't think about being a good person.
And the other, the luck world.
Yeah, that world is imaginary.
But I do feel bad about not being a good man.
Waiting for the out. Press red for all episodes on BBC iPlayer.
Tell you what I want to see this guy take on. Brynlar, oh chef extraordinaire. I want to see this guy tackle a curry. Oh. A Brindaloo. Brindaloo!
A garden gnome that's never been in the garden on Antiques Roadshow coming up. First, take a deep breath as the countryside unfolds on BBC One. Searching to be found. Watch Bear Grylls' Wild Reckoning on iPlayer now. Cancel your plans for Tuesday night. It's a date in front of the TV on BBC Two. Winter Watch is back again at 7.
The final is getting so close.
We've all got to start looking at each other.
You don't know who to trust. I'll not look at you now because that is deceptive behaviour.
Self-preservation.
I want to catch the traitors. I don't want you to win. The stakes couldn't be higher.
The Traitors continues Wednesday at 8 on BBC One and iPlayer.
Renata's house, midwife speaking.
Welcome to our profession.
We are all going to be national health employees. We will have to dress as such or leave the system.
Quite something, isn't it, sister?
It is the future.
Call the Midwife continues tonight at 8 on BBC One and iPlayer.
It must be Sunday night on BBC One. I hope you've had a lovely weekend. Jenny here with you live with all sorts of treasure to look forward to.